Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Will boot it away to start the game. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Houston Cougars offense will get the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Roach. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in the Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roach. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The snap sets up the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now improvising. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So West Virginia's offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy you using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, scaling your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side.
Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Handoff to the single back. Jukes his way for more.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Cougars are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's Roach. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stop.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point,
turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
We don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense set for a 1st down play. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, no,
He's going for a big play downfield.
Oh, I hit the wrong play. No.
Bust through behind his pad. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Oh, hit the wrong play. You gotta be kidding me.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
It looks like we have a score.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Nowhere.
We got it!
Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Roach. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Gets it out fast. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
I tell you got to have great timing on these out routes. The QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receiver's just got to be able to make the play.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. From the gun to give, looking for room. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't reach the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down.
That's first.
Works the middle of the field. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Oh, and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this win, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's in open space downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Hand off from the shotgun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. That's peeled in. It's Duarte. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Duarte. He got loose on the first pass and finally dragged down at the 32.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Roach. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working that left side now.
Gosh, she was right there.
About a yard short of the first down.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense? Or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
A first down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Nope.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their
He unleashes a long one.
Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? You just can't come up with a completion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris.
That's got to be inbound.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch.
There we go.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Grab in the backfield. It's Brooks.
We'll take that.
And the Mountaineers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Working on the right. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved.